In today's episode of 3 Questions in 3 Minutes, I am joined by Labor Power Player Henry Garrido, the Executive Director for District Council 37, which I believe is the largest public employees union in New York City. Henry, thank you so much for being here with me.
Thank you for having me.
So could you talk a little bit about your membership and who you represent?
Sure. District Council 37 is the largest municipal employee union, representing 150,000 employees and about 100,000 retirees. We represent the gamut of city workers, as we like to say, from architects to zookeepers.
You represent such a diverse group of people. How has the pandemic changed their work, their lives, as well as your work?
The pandemic has been an incredible change agent for the workforce, starting with the fact that we have seen the most amount of city workers unfortunately die from COVID-19 from our membership. Over 300 District Council 37 members died as a result of COVID, and more are now either permanently disabled or in the process of, losing the respirators. And that, of course, changes the way we do health and safety, the way we do interactions. We're looking more at reconfiguring the workplace, including creating, establishing, and negotiating a telecommuting policy that allows people to have more flexibility when it comes to working from home using virtual technology, which was used before or not as much as is being used now. And we're more flexible when it comes to starting times and end times. So Stargate shift, it's a key to making sure you spread the workforce throughout the day, so that they're not that they can observe social distancing and they're not cluster into cubicles and being exposed to the virus.
So looking forward, looking to the next year, how are you looking to incorporate those lessons? What are some goals that you're focused on achieving this year?
With the experiences that we had, we're looking to create more protections for the workers, right? We want to make sure the city's prepared. One of the terrible consequences of this pandemic is that the city, we felt, was unprepared when it comes to providing PPEs, so personal protection equipment, as simple as not just a mask, but filters and air filters and peppers and gloves and sanitizing gel and things of that nature. So we're preparing in that. The health and safety now has become as valuable, if not more, than just a wage increase. So people want to be safe at work. So that's going to be a major priority. I think secondly, we're going to really look into negotiations for healthcare, because we have seen a lack of access of healthcare across the system. It's going to be critical for people, especially people who are elderly, in retirees that are going to be seriously affected by that. So healthcare is going to be a major piece of it. Personally, I think that I've also looked to lead by example, trying to re-envision our staff and the way we handle and the way we service members. We provide prescription drugs and benefits to over 380,000 people, which is critical. So we can afford to be out and be sick. And so we're going to try to minimize exposure to not only the current existing virus, but any future ones as well.
Thank you for being a power player and for everything that you do, and for joining me for 3 Questions in 3 Minutes.
Thank you for having me.